Hello, welcome to Wizard's Land 2, expert but on impossible difficulty. You've ruled your land well, but now your brother of a long dead master has come to visit, and he is not happy with you. So impossible. The map's incredibly small, so I'm going to see how this plays out. Sagaf's castle is to the east, very near. Hurry and defeat him before he grows too powerful. Your halfling scouts have been already dispatched to gather information about this region. The halflings from the nearby dwellings tell you that the Wolf Rider Orc tribe is living in the mountains just to the east. So Solomir's changed his appearance. He's like level 21, got a ton of abilities, and he's got the wizard's hat which he held on to. Those are his spells, and he's got some arc magi. Didn't get blind again. Got to be lucky to get blind, I suppose. Shield's okay, and lightning bolt's okay. Anti-magic can be good. So, as is like before, we are starting off with new resources. But we do have a gold mine nearby, so that's very handy. You see an old ranger stepping out of the woods, apparently from a hunt of presenting yourself. The ranger agrees to swear fealty to you as the land's rightful ruler and gives you a rabbit's foot as tribute. Grateful, you appoint the ranger as your chief forest warden. Oh well, that was easy. Gives you a foot and that's it. Gets like a promoted ability. Sounds! The dragons to the south snarl at your pitiful forces. Our master wishes to meet you, mageling. Go to him or you will not go anywhere. Alright. So I guess I can't win if he's got those on his army. The first scouts return and tell you that Sagaf's Minotaur servants are operating a mining operation to the northeast. I guess dragons aren't that special after all. So I can't upgrade the base. We can still build though. Units. Maybe I want to get the golems. They are nice and tanky. Yeah. Oh, right. Cool. They're upgraded, so I don't have to keep... They started off rusty, I see. But from now on, you buy them upgraded. Roger, roger. Okay, I'll get the rocks, actually. And maybe the halflings, just because it's more range damage. One of those. Okay. We can't get past these, you have to fight them. So there's one way you could do this. You could redo that fight, but have like your rocks split into packs of two. Pecks of two. So they're going to shoot probably the Arc Magi. Be nice if the Arc Magi can survive. Nice, they do. 17 hit points left, that's goosh. That's what we like to see. Might do steel skin on the boars, just so they don't lose a life. Tank those boars up. So everything's still alive. That's what we like to see. Even the boars. $500 XP. There's the knowledge. More scouts return and tell you that there is a Temple of Earth just to the east. To the south of the temple is a haunted area where an oracle is rumored to live. Pretty much going to focus on going to the east. Always to the east. Now I haven't got enough to get there. Yeah, that's what I thought. Shocking. Two groups of scouts come back today. One tells that another orc tribe lives in a ravine to the north of the Earth Temple. The other group tells about a small enclave of magi in the grove to the north. There is also a friendly nomad traveller nearby. What's the ability going to be? Oh, the witch says, "Ah, Solomir, I've been expecting you. That warlock has been bothering me for quite some time, but I'm too weak to defeat him. Here, take my brooch. Maybe it will help you." So all the people are going to hate the warlocks again. So we got some luck. We got +3 spell power. Ah, I've already got it. We picked that up. Already uncovered 20% of the map. So that temple might give me something. Ah. Sometimes you get artifacts just for going close to a building in this type of map. Time to fight the Minotaurs. Oh wow, that's some big damage. I reckon they'd actually take one out. So you've got to be a bit more cautious here. Another lightning bolt for you. We can settle that one down. You could probably attack and not lose a rock there first, is that. But you don't have to attack anyway, because he's still not going to reach unless he gets morale. Now we go for this. I'm going to finish that off. Shoot you down 1, maybe 2. And the pig survives, just about. Huzzah. The next group of scouts returns today. They tell you that a rebellious town by the name of White Shield stands on the shore to the north. The scouts also saw a large band of rogues who were carrying a big sack of gold, so... to the north. Well, it was talking about the east a lot, but it says a town. We know how important it was to get a town last time. So I'm going to sort of kill this and head north. I can probably attack that. Yeah, that's okay. Ooh, boy. He just charging ahead, that one. Not a care in the world. Ah, morale. My enemy. That's cost me a mage. Random morale. Feels bad. That was this one was a bit more brutal, wasn't it? Again, if I had blind, it'd be so much better for control. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. Be even better here. Just get back for now. Okay, so you got a small thicket here. I wonder if those would join. I'll take a save scum to find out if they join or not. No, they're probably not worth fighting then. Be too painful. even though you can do that and kill a stack. You could sort of like just have a bunch of steel golems in your army and then fight it. Depends what the scroll is. I want to go to the north, but I don't know this is going to be needed. So we better get this first. Oh, well, that's cool. The nomad traveller leaving in the tent teaches listens to your story with attention. Then he offers you his spare pair of boots, saying that you may find that they are far better than your own. Wizardry. Yes, I will take those. I like those boots. A lone scout rides into your camp. He says that you found an entrance to the lava fields, a gap in the mountains. Unfortunately, it was guarded by many fire-worshipping priests, so he was unable to proceed further. He also found a gladiatorial arena nearby. Yeah, I think I saw that in the obelisk. Ah, there's a sack of gold. And there's the town. It looks like it's in a lava area, so it'll probably be like over here or something. Probably want to kill these. I would think we can take those. The last group of scouts come back today. They say that they were able to see Sagaf's castle from an observation tower. However, it was beyond the mountains and seemingly impossible to get to. They also saw an evil-looking man who was circling the castle leading a pack of dragons, so you probably need a portal to get there. Or you go on the boat to an island that takes you to the portal that gets there. Would be my guess, because you did something like that last time. So 13 spell powers, 130 damage. I was wondering whether I should skimp out and do like magic arrow or something. Let's try one magic arrow. Yeah, that does almost kill him actually. I'm a bit surprised. No, I guess not. 4 health, 30 times 4, yeah, 120. 120 to 130. How do I teach these kids? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think he can't reach that. But he could reach the pig and hurt it, so... yeah, that works. Pig! After you defeat the rogues, you find that their leader was carrying a magical shield that greatly enhanced stealth. Wow, I actually had the resources. I thought I was going to get screwed over there. That's 1,000 gold a day, actually. You think the box one would be better? Does that give 1,500 or 750? I think it might give 750. I'm not sure there is one that gives 1,500. Probably not worth fighting those. Apart from getting the mana, which is really nice. Oh, there's titans there. I'd probably have to go back to base, because like last time, I knew the map better. Whereas I haven't played this map yet. So I sort of had an inclination as to how many weeks, probably 2-3 weeks of building units and then going and attacking. Well, I won't be able to take it. I don't think I could take it. 26 mana. I'm going to save scum just to see if there's a well over here, but I don't see why there would be. There's one so close. Nah. Time to get destroyed. I'll just lose all of my units here. Because even if I do shield, I think they're still going to die. Oh well, that's not too bad. I got to take out some of them before they started shooting me. Seven health. Can the rock survive? If he gets the first hit, maybe. No, he's only killed 4, so he's going to lose 1. Otherwise I could fly him away, but then I'd lose some range units. They're quite tanky, actually. This must be that male armor. It was Jank Circarex. Jank. Well, my assumption is that I can't take the base at the top anyway. I could probably take it. I might lose everything. I don't know. Have I got enough to survive? That's the thing. Because I can pick those off after 2 lightning bolts, but then I'm getting pecked away, so then I'd have to like take those. I feel like the rocks might do more damage than the titans, just in the early game. You see what I mean? The rocks might be more troublesome. See, the titan can even kill the halflings there in that one stack, whereas these rocks are definitely going to. If I go up here, just to keep them busy. All I've got to do is just survive and lightning bolt them to death. Easier said than done. Wizards will be next. The rocks won't be able to kill the golems when they go to attack them. At least not on the first try. Just stand your ground. Oh, they're going back for the other rocks. But the rocks actually tanked that really nicely, because obviously I got lots of defense. So yeah, I think the job is just to stand still and kill them with the spells. Take out anything that's going to do a large spike of damage. The titans will probably be next now, because I can't stand there much longer. And someone's going to get rid of those titans. Hello. There you go. Now the rocks are coming in to attack. I can tank it for a while. Watch out. As soon as I kill like too many of their range units, he's going to start moving forward, so I'm scared of him, really. Last titan. There you go. I'm going to split these to different corners of the map. And then we're just going to deal with those. And then deal with these over time, which is definitely going to take a lot more lightning bolts because they're sort of resistant to spells. But we should, if it's like the other map, be able to buy some really cool creatures once I take this base. So he's going to attack me now. But it's only 19 damage. Less now. So the base should be mine. Pig. Oh, lucky pig. Not quite. The pig survives. Whoa. That's what we do. That's how we do. So yeah, you don't care about these units so much anymore. Well, Hypnotize sucks. Berserker's okay. We got Blind. That's useful. And Summon Earth Elemental has potential. But the best ability would 100% be Resurrect True. Doesn't work on dragons, but it does work on titans. So Resurrect True on titans would make me sort of able to do lots of things without having to sort of worry too much. Oh, there he is. I like the look of that character. He looks cool. Looks like a stuck-up sort of mage king. Or he's a warlock in this case. Get my mana back. and then carry on exploring. So we got that base nice and early-ish. I'll get attack for the Titans. Did it say there's a base in the lava thing, didn't it? Technically I can do fuel as well. But if you look at this, that's a lava thing, so there's a base there. So we fight our way through this, we can get that base as well. Might be able to get it before day 7. My abuse of the map, of the game. I have learnt a lot, that's for sure. 25, so 250 health. Cold Ray will be enough for that. That would save me 1 mana. Technically, I probably don't even have to use spells. I'll try to save some mana. I know it's a bit slower, but... It's like being attacked by bugs or something. Insects. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to lose the Titan here. You saw Stonehenge. Yes, Stonehenge is there. That'll do it. Now we've got to get past these. You could buy those, but... Right, I might want a bit more here. So a lightning bolt will do that one. If someone doesn't have Reforged, the ranked match will not count. That's why you had the issue. Just heard this from Grubby. Ah. Wow. So only... Maybe that's why the 1 versus 1s were working more. But that means there's a lot of people that don't have Reforged that were playing on the 4 versus 4 RT. I guess if only one of those people doesn't have it, you'd think most people would have it then. Well, there it is. Now we know. Pay to play. It seems so. This is why push and attack will be better. Because Titans will do a lot more damage. Just keeping an eye on his health, seeing if I need to cast a spell. I think I may. Yeah, you probably do. Oh no. He didn't like that. Hang on a second. Oh, it crashed. Looks like Warcraft 3 isn't the only thing that's crashing. Man, I'm not getting much luck today, am I? Heroes of Might and Magic 2 Reforged. Yeah. Ah, was that my last... No, it was. Oh, bugger. I'm gonna have to do those bits again. I'm sorry. Okay. Maybe I'll just use more spells. I was actually wondering if it'd be cheaper just to summon a Earth Elemental. But it's still 30 mana to do that, so not really. And then that's an extra character that moves forward and attacks for free. It's got 87 health, man. Did I manage to get one game in ranked to count? Nope, they all failed. Every single one, as far as I know. Alright, let's save it each time we do this. Let's see if Cold Ray actually kills it. Nah, I was right to Lightning Bolt then. It's true, it's always ready to attack if you look at the posture of their hands. They're always on the aggressive. Not very peaceful. Ah, you run out of mana. You don't normally see them move. Give it another save. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, I suppose it didn't count. Oh, I see. I did all of that in one turn. Right, are you going to crash? Good. Then we should be okay now. One Cold Ray would probably be enough. Probably don't have to be this careful with mana, but I don't want to get to the castle and find out that I needed to save mana. Exchanging blows like professional boxers. Oh, there's also a I just saw that. There's a little well, so you don't have to care about mana. Ah, well. To the south of the town, you see legions of Sagas goblin mercenaries. That's cool. Yep, the dragons. Should I have summoned an Earth Elemental? Might end up losing a Titan here. Especially if he does that. Might summon an Earth Elemental. And beat up on the dragons. And I'm not going to attack with the Titans, so they take the least amount of damage. I think I'm going to lose one Titan now. Feels bad. Unless I do Cure. If that's enough to sort of stop them. I don't have Cure, I have Mass Cure. That's a lot of mana. 63. If you hurt these, then I take even less damage. Ah, I lost the Titan. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like it. Nope. Was it just autosave? Probably just autosave. Nope. Let's get that precious mana. If I summon the Earth Elemental nice and early, or you could do Slow on the Griffin. Mass Curse isn't a bad option actually to start off with. Blind even, so you're taking even less damage. Then it's just those hitting you and these, but then everything else will catch up. So can these sort of bring down one Titan whilst I'm trying to blind everything? That is the question. Or Steel Skin, but then they still catch up. But they still block anything else from reaching. Does Steel Skin mitigate enough damage versus blinding in the first place? I'll try the blind. Ah. Well, I did try. Seems like Earth Elemental might be the way to go then. He's got 15 mana, so just do it again. You kind of hope that they miss their turn for that turn, but not quite. I probably don't need to be this careful saving a Titan, but I just want to. I will find a way to do it without losing a Titan. And I will also find a way to save correctly and load correctly. Which I still fail to do up until this point. Deities. Let's get those earthy boys out then. Did he cast that on the earth boys? Instead of my titans. Someone else got morale now. Probably don't want to hit... Well, the Minotaurs will attack my Titans if I... Right, how much mana you got now? You got enough for a Dispel, so I'll just do a Lightning Bolt. You're not helping with that morale. My poor Titans do not like this. I'm going to move behind this just in case those Hydras get like morale too. You shall not pass. That's it. Titans are saved. Ooh. Straight away. Oh, mirror image isn't too bad. Why is it with that spell? I'm just obsessed with giving you it. You could do anti-magic and elemental storm. That's not a bad combo either. Let's try that. And that cost me 22 mana. It's not as good as Armageddon, but Elemental Storm still does a fair bit of damage. It does like 60-70% of the damage that Armageddon does. Not bad. One down. I'll just try mirror image this time. Nah, that's not as good. Elemental Rain's gonna kill that. Ah well. Can't even hypnotize because it's based on the amount of units. Oh, I thought for a second I lost 4 Titans. I guess I'll just do Lightning Bolt or something. Slightly cheaper on the mana. With the amount of defense I have, these goblins can't do much damage. They got 3 attack versus my 25 defense, which is why they don't do much damage despite having massive numbers. It's 50 damage a pop, so... Ooh, bit close. Wait, oh I see. Well, now you've got the 2 bases, that's the main stress. And then you can go around and collect a few things now. This will get quicker once I get like another stack of titans. I think I'll have to start blinding. Look, it doesn't glow on him. He's not glowing. Because the turns go too quick or something. Got. Roger. So we've gathered, and it should be day 7 or 6. Oh yeah, look at that. Day 1, sorry. Even better. So I can just take these and then move up. And then I can buy some titans at the top, and that's basically as min-max as you can pretty much get. It is a good time for a save. There's always auto-save, as long as it doesn't crash. Now I can fight these a bit quicker. Because, you know, I could have done them on the way to the thing, but I knew that it was a bit slow. Whereas if we just do this... It's a bit more efficient. It's 478 damage. You could probably split them. It might one-shot. At least the 4-stack, or should. Nine earthy boys or fire boys, but we're not going to buy those. It's not a one-shot, so that's a shame. Next round's a one-shot. Druid does 1 damage. So their minimum damage is 1, I suppose. Even if you had like 100 defense, I suppose you probably still take 1 damage. Got that. Last fireboy. Yeah, Titans are like the dream. Dragons are possibly better than Titans. It really depends. The Titans are... I mean, Dragons are less hassle because they can't be cast. Spells can't be cast on them. But then again, if you can do Resurrect True on Titans, that really helps. But Titans are like, they're just auto-attack. Makes auto-attacking much easier. Because you have to sort of angle dragons correctly, otherwise they kill everything. Oh, it's the Dragon Master. That's his brother. Master of Dragons. Five aside. Hello. This is familiar. They did this last time. They had like a shore and then a observation and obelisk. Very little I remember playing a map where you had to collect 10k skeletons Hom 2 or Hom 3. I'm not sure which one, but that does sound familiar, yeah. Oh look, Sagaf. Oh, that's the real bad boy. Technically this guy's going to have more units, I think. And there's going to stack. I've got Summon Boat, haven't I? So I'm assuming that Summon Boat's going to come into play. Summon Boat, island at the top left. If you can fit an island there. And then it will portal you over here. And then you go where you want to go. Or portal you there. But I want to sort of keep exploring. So I'm going to take a look and see what's down here. I can also go kill those mages that were laughing at me. It's a very small map, yeah. Nice and cozy. After the mages are defeated, you think long about the battle. Was it right to deny them their peace and freedom to practice their magic? Is this not the mark of the tyrant like Sagaf? Truly, the choices you must take are complicated. I get an item though. Dragon Slayer. Aha. And that on your titans should be pretty good. We got luck and we got leadership, so that's pretty lucky. Actually got good abilities. That'll boost these guys. Although you might just get items that can give you enough luck anyway, but it's a small map, so maybe not. May as well get the movement speed buff. Let's see how many dragons there are. I'm gonna guess it's like 1,000 each or something. Oh, not quite. But I definitely can't fight that. Unless... Dragon Slayer. Ah, okay. I thought I got a message last time when I lost. I wanted to read what the message was. That escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand. The way he says that is so good. Entering this part of the mountains, you see certain signs of orcish activity. Looking closer may indeed spot a great many orcs and wolves moving around the crags. See, this is why I want to come here, because I think it's a dead end. So before I move on to the next part, I just finish off the rest in terms of exploration. Hey, nice one, Robert. Almost like you put Robert TD in your name as well. I'm rich. He's still got more army strength though. So I'm not quite there yet. But I'll be able to buy some more titans. I could try to guess where the artifact is. Although that's never worked very well for me in the past. At least not in recent times. I'm rich hard. Yes. I've seen many a witch doctor. So pretty much by the time I get back to faffing about. Is there actually a boat to summon, or do you buy it from here? You buy it. They fly now. There's no way there's not an island at the top left. I've noticed a theme with the guy who made this map. He has a style. He has a particular style. They do get very fast as well, actually, which is nice. So we could buy some mages and stuff like that as well, because I know I can afford it. But that's, yeah. Chuck them in there as well, just in case for some reason what I'm fighting against is so insane. And those mages might not get attacked because too busy, the enemy will be too busy attacking my titans. Did I leave those mages there? Oh, you idiot. I thought I did. Nice one. Oh well, gives me enough time to buy the mages when I get back. But they're little glass cannons, those archmagi. They do a lot of damage. Bit like liches in a way. Except more damage because they're single target. Liches are more AoE. See, that will do. Don't forget the titans at the top left. Thank you. Shimba! Oh look, there's Mummy's guarding it. He's really got a style. Okay. Shoot 'em down, boys. Well, actually, they're trying to gain. I don't know if I like that. I don't want them getting any shots on my wizard. I'll kill him just in case. He gets morale or something. Again, they shouldn't do, because they're undead. I guess that's one of the downsides of undead, is they can't get morale. Could you imagine the yellow vampires with morale? Like being able to attack twice. So, this is Sagas' domain. You survey the... They can get luck though. You survey the foreboding landscape and decide not to spend any more time here than is absolutely necessary. Besides, minions of Sagas are almost assuredly stalking this land. Okay, so you're scared basically. If I want to get the artifact, I've got to go all the way back. Oh, you can see where it is. I should probably go back for that. Which means another week. I'm gonna lose a time. Oh, he's still gonna die. Ugh. Okay, unacceptable. I can't lose a Titan. Unacceptable. I always get the save wrong. One of these days. What? How are those my... I had more recent save than that. Don't be ridiculous. Holy shit, what the hell? Why are those two saves like from ages ago? At least it seemed it. Alright, we'll just go back. Get me out of here. Ah, after the last mummy falls apart, you search her remains. After a while, you discover that one of the mummies was wearing a strange-looking amulet around his neck. Yes, that's the one that gives you increased effectiveness to resurrect. But we don't have that spell. But like I was saying, that spell would be insane to have. Now, dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? It's like here, right? Yeah, that should be it. The ultimate cloak of protection. Ah, it's a bit lame. I'm going to see if I can get a different one. Plus 12 defense. I was hoping for attack. Nah. I wonder if it's rigged. I think it's set for the level. So if I restarted the level, I might get... Because I got a different item last time. When I did the first time. I don't know if it's going to be the same for this though. Could just buy halflings as well for some range DPS too. The rock says. The rock says. Although the halflings will slow me down a bit. Ah well. Let the little champs have their turn. We just range boys. We don't have archery. Normally I'm not the biggest fan of it, but under this condition I think archery would be okay. You know, it's so close to the end of the week. Damn it. Can't get anything right. There we go. If you smell what the rock is cooking. May as well just pick up an extra couple of titans for the sake of a couple of days. Speedrun ruined. But I don't plan to come back. You know what would be super helpful? Is if I had that resurrector. That would be super helpful. Damn. No time for halflings, look at that. Actually turned out that just buying the titans was enough, which is fine. Don't need the halflings. Screw the halflings. I like half of you as much as... I always wanted to remember and memorize that phrase. I like half as many of you as you deserve. And deserve half as many as you as I like, or something. Whatever it is. That's completely wrong, but... Okay, we're back for revenge. Archmage is keeping up with the titans there for damage. Keeping up with the titans. Could be a family-friendly show. Not for the griffins though. Okay, hard counter. Ugh, still spicy though. Am I still gonna lose a titan? This is just not fair. Don't think it's 5 health per level of spell power. It's a 17 times 5. Anyone good at math? So that's 17 times 10. Be 1,700 or 170. Cool, I'm bad. 170. Doesn't seem like it's going to be enough. Don't know if steel skin's going to make enough of a difference. I try and blind. I think I'm definitely still going to lose a titan here. Although that helps. About time I had some luck. That might make the difference. Yep, there you go. I should survive the next one. Kaboom! That's more like it. Ugh. Merci. I need one merci. +4 spell power though. To be fair, he is right to want at least a little bit of gold for that. That's a very good item for what he's charging. Sniped. Boom. The last Minotaur lets out its last breath. Truly, you grow weary of all this slaying and hurling spells to kill. Surely there must be a way to avoid such needless slaughter and practice magecraft in peace. Do you think you have a choice? These people are trying to kill you. I don't think you have a choice in the matter. Chuck out a lightning bolt for lols. Yeah, get diplomacy. Why you gotta be... Oh, nice. Well done. As you pass through the last gateway, you notice a brooch lying on the ground nearby. Recognizing it as the brooch's shielding, you realize that you have a choice. Sagoth may very well have potent killing spells to hurl at you, yet is protection worth the loss of power? Is that the one that... something about less damage from Armageddon or something? But you lose power. I would say probably yes if you're going to offer it. A kindly sorceress thinks that your army's defenses could use a magical boost. She offers to enchant the brooch that you wear on the cloak and you accept. It's 50% shield from Armageddon and Elemental Storm, but it only decreases spells by 2, spell power by 2, which is nothing. So for that level of protection against someone that's probably going to use Armageddon, although if he did, it would screw him over, because he's probably got... I mean, one of those guys... The guy with just dragons can do Armageddon. I had some garlic bread and some black pepper salted crisps yesterday, and I'm probably going to do the same today. Try not to get too addicted though, I do like that. Do you guys remember what it is in chat? I do. Beyond the gateway, you see Sagoth's Dragon Master leading a great host of dragons, ready to lay waste to any army that dares to approach. Might want to save it then. Just in case you open the door and, well, it goes wrong. Boop. Yeah. Leave my garlic bread alone. Yeah, those Arc Magi. How many are we going to lose here? Dragon Slayer, I suppose. You could just put them all into one stack, actually. Thinking about it, good game, well played. I'm sure I got a message last time. I want to see what the message is. When you lose. But maybe retreating doesn't give the message. Like, I like to see everything that they offer. Maybe it could have just been something else. Like, it was like an event, and it always tells you the message anyway, whether you win or lose. Because I'm sure I saw a big box come up, but I didn't actually read it. We'll never know. trick them with one Titan on the other side, so the dragons can attack that guy as well when they've circled this guy, so they don't go for these. That's another 200 IQ move. Mirror image would be good if it actually let me attack. I mean, mirror image would be insane, but I assume that as soon as I do my attack, it's going to be his turn, and then he's going to attack the mirror image. But that means I don't take damage. So you could do that. Unless Dragon Slayer means I almost one-shot those dragons. So we've got 22 attack. Yeah, half damage. Oh, if you got luck the first time, you wouldn't take damage. And it looks like I could have taken my turn, actually. So mirror image might have been better. I can save a Titan. It's so unnecessary. I'm going to be fine. Because this is the harder fight. I think the fight inside the base will be easier. But I'm obsessed. So I was wrong, actually. It looks like you can do mirror image and get your attack off before they do. Boom. Oh no. Not this time. But then again, you didn't take the damage. I could step in front and take the hit for my bro, but gonna do that first as the green dragon anyway. I think I'm destined to lose a Titan anyway by the looks of this. They just hate me. That's good. Because now he'll attack that. I wondered if I get morale. So he's going to attack this, which will kill this, and then those are going to attack them. So I want to actually hit these guys. I still got the Titan alive. Titan these nuts. Think I can attack. Yep. And then this guy doesn't even need to attack. He could attack and probably kill them, but he doesn't have to. Have I done it? Yay! I saved the Titans and I got myself a sword. Tactical. Ah. Well, if there's any other artifacts, we'll never know, but that's probably it. The final doom is upon you. We'll see about that. Gonna get him before day 7. The mad warlock Sagath hoots with laughter at the sight of your army. Muhahaha. The mages come. Yes, face my dragons. We will have wizard toast tonight, my children. You prepare grimly for the oncoming onslaught. This guy's really butthurt. I killed his brother. 35 dragons is pretty good. So I'm probably at about the right level to take this. Oh, 33 spell power. Oh well, I think the first thing I'm going to do is anti-magic actually. He's 100% gonna do Armageddon, isn't he? With 33 spell power, are you kidding me? Or I do Dragon Slayer. But then let's do anti-magic. And just hit these guys. I have got the brooch, but yeah, 33 spell power is still a lot. I'm going to start getting some earth elementals. And then see what he does. I've only got 31 mana actually. Ow. I was surprised so many of those actually survived that hit. That defense really is really high, isn't it? Just got to get the dragon numbers down. He hasn't cast Armageddon yet. But that's the main thing I'm scared of, even with the brooch. I got no mana now, so I can't cast anything. Those aren't magi. Tanky as fook. I've never seen such squishy characters just like take such a hard hit. Yeah, 35 defense versus 11 attack, that's why. That's just crazy. They only got like 35 health, which isn't actually too bad, but still squishy. I'm winning the fight versus the dragons. He's just 6 Archmagi, luck, and morale. And Archmagi is still like hobbling around. Nice damage, Earth Elementals. They are really solid though, 4 to 5 and 50 health. And their speed is slow, but otherwise, super good. Oh, Minotaurs finally managed to get them. I was kind of hoping to kill these. If I get morale here, that'd be nice. Nope. In that case, you'd be better off just attacking the Titans first. But we'll be okay, because our defense is so ridiculous. He's going to run out of shots soon, that guy. Oh, we got to block these guys from reaching my Titans. Oh. Ah, they did. Suckers. I've left a gap for these Hydras to get through now. Mistake. And I get stabbed by those. Centaur gonna come and stab me in the face. Or my crotch. Yep, right in the crotch. GG, Sagath. There we go. Job's done. That's Wizard's Land 2. Pigs are cute. Wow, 49 days on that. Oh, I couldn't breach the 300 though. 300 score is not mine to have. If I attacked a week earlier, I would have been okay. GG. So, a quick sneak peek at the next one. Stay tuned. There's one more episode. Wizard's Land 3. And this is against a sorceress now. So, maybe the sister of the 2 brothers. And we're going to be playing as Roland, aka Solomir the Wizard, who's already got all these abilities. So he's got 1 spot for luck, and that's it. He gets the Staff of Wizardry, boosts his spell power. Otherwise, yes, another small map, but we'll see where it goes.